Hello everyone, welcome to Jodie's film review. Today we are looking at my copy Alice in Wonderland. So Alice in Wonderland is directed by Clyde Geronimi, Wilfred Jackson and Hamilton Lusk, and stars Catherine Bowman as Alice, Edwin as Mad Hatter, Richard Hayden as Caterpillar, Sterling Holloway as Cheshire Cat, Fiona Felton as the Queen of Hearts, and J. Pat O'Malley as Tweedledum and Tweedledee. So the title starts off with Alice and a few other characters and music, and it looks kind of sketchy. It does go on a bit too long though, like some of the songs in the film. The film starts with Alice's sister reading a book to her. Alice isn't listening, instead she makes a daisy chain for her cat that falls on her sister, who is getting annoyed at Alice. Alice starts to talk about books with just pictures and a world of her own as she explains to her cat. So the song is a really nice song. It doesn't go on too long and it explains the scene well. The white rabbit then rushes by Alice and Alice tries to chase him. Alice falls into a rabbit hole but she doesn't get hurt. She sees everything looking strange like she wants it. The only thing is the scene goes on way too long. So Alice sees the rabbit and chases into a door which is tiny, and I like the door that opens to a door and more doors. So eventually she gets through and pulls the door handle and the handle starts talking. Alice drinks some stuff she doesn't know what it is, and this isn't really a good message for the children. So we get a scene where she needs to grow big because she can't get to the key, but then she won't be able to fit through the door because she's too big, so she starts crying and she floods the room. So as Alice travels in a bottle, we see what looks like a party with birds that are getting wet, and Alice sees the rabbit again. The rabbit runs into the forest and Alice follows. Two men, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, appear, and I think they look sort of like clowns. I like them, and we get another song which is called The Walrus and the Carpenter. It's about a walrus for some reason and a carpenter, and it felt more like a story than a song. What I want to know is what has this got to do with anything. So in the end, the walrus eats the oysters and the carpenter chased him. So Alice finds a pretty pink house and goes inside. The rabbit is there and Alice helps herself to food that makes her big, causing her to get stuck. The rabbit wants the monster, who is Alice, at the house, and they want to burn the house. But Alice gets the rabbit to pick her a carrot and she becomes small again. He runs off again. So Alice meets some flowers who are just the cutest, and they all sing a song for her. And I really like the scene. It is my favourite scene in the whole film and it's so nice. So the flowers eventually think Alice is a weed and kick her out. So we next meet a caterpillar with smoking, and he spits out letters. And I like the scene because it's funny that he spits out letters like Y and O and C. So Alice eats the mushroom. One side will make her smaller, the other will make her bigger. So she eats both and becomes enormous. She disturbs a bird who has to catch her eggs and gets annoyed at Alice. Alice then licks the mushroom to become normal and she hears singing. So we meet the Cheshire Cat, and Alice doesn't know where to go. The cat tries to trick her and also tells her everybody is mad. So again, Alice hears something and goes to it. This time she meets the Mad Hatter and sits down, and she gets told off by them but tells them she likes her singing and this makes them happy. Alice gets invited for tea. She tells them it is her birthday after the Mad Hatter tells her about birthdays. They get her a cake and she blows the candles out. So I like this scene. Every time Alice tries to drink her tea, they move along the table and Alice just gets really frustrated. So Alice strolls off when the rabbit is thrown out of the garden and wants to go home, but instead walks into the woods. She steps on duck trumpets and drum and cymbal frogs, which I like. She gets upset that she doesn't do things everyone wants her to, and sings about being in trouble while the creatures watch her cry. Cheshire Cat mentions something about the Queen, and Alice finds herself in a maze. Someone's singing painting the roses red, and Alice helps them paint while loads of cards are having a parade as the Queen comes. I like the cards, I think they look really cool. So the Queen notices one of the flowers is white and gets annoyed and wants everybody to lose their heads. She meets and invites Alice to play croquet. I like the cards that are out. They are people and cards too, and I like the Queen as well. So the game cheats for the Queen and the Queen is happy. One of the cards doesn't get there in time and she says, off with his head. The cards then cheat so Alice doesn't win, and Cheshire Cat appears and the Queen ends up in her pants showing. I gets angry, but the King asks for a trial for Alice. So she appears in front of the rabbit judge and the King tries to reason about the witness. All the witnesses are rubbish and we find out it's the Queen's own birthday. She blows candles out and Alice grows taller again. Alice says mean things to her and she orders Alice's head chopped off. We then get a Scooby-Doo chase and Alice escaping. Alice is yet again in water and meets the caterpillar, who asks who is she, and Alice reaches the door for the stuff. So we find out in the end this was all her dream, and Alice fell asleep while she was learning. Okay guys, so I really enjoyed this film. The fantasy of the film is really, really good. Every song can sound a bit too long, with really long musical solos, and the end was a tiny bit disappointing as it was only a dream. But the Cheshire Cat and the Queen were my favourite, and I like the caterpillar puffing out letters. Okay guys, for that I give this film a 4 out of 5. It was almost perfect and it was so much fun to watch. The only thing I didn't like was the songs going on too long and the end. So as always, comment your opinions below. Did you like Alice in Wonderland? Did it you, and why? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.